it is soft taco night. Make a topping for the tacos. A sprinkle of sugar, like 2 teaspoons. We're gonna do a sprinkle of salt, like a teaspoon, okay? Good fat pinch over the shoulder. Then we're going to take, I'm just finishing the project here, a jalapeno, literally with the seeds and all. We're making our own pickled jalapenos and red onions to go on top. Okay, we go down to the root end, and I did here 1 red, 2 jalapenos, just on the large side of a box grater. If you have a mandolin and you're comfortable with it, great, use that. We're gonna put in a couple tablespoons or cider vinegar or white distilled. Spill it right in there, kids. And we're gonna add the juice of a lime. Mix her together. And add in our jalapenos and the 1, it's only 1. I know it looks like a ton, but it isn't. 1 red onion and 2 jalapenos. And this is to 8 people as a garnish for your tacos. So for this special sauce, Mexican crema, if you can't find it, everybody can get sour cream, right? And if you can't or don't use sour cream, use Greek yogurt. A tangy, rich base is what we're looking for. All I did per cup was add literally 2 tablespoons of either chipotle paste in a tube or delicious chipotle Tabasco. Then I add juice of 1 lime. This is 3 tomatoes for 6 adult portions of taco. And I could just put that out just like that. Done. Or if you want to make pico, you could even double the amount, right? So that you could have it for chips too if you wanted snackums or leftovers. We are going to take a little bit of onion. This was a teeny tiny little baby yellow onion that I had literally sitting in the basket. And it only produced about a 1/4 cup. And I added a jalapeno and a little fresh cilantro. Then I put salt on just the onions and chilies, not the tomatoes. And I let it bleed a little bit into the bowl. And I added the juice of 1 lime. And for John's sake, a couple dashes of hot sauce and a sprinkle of cumin. So if you want to make pico, that's a lovely, simple, nothing recipe. But again, you could just stop at the diced tomatoes and be done. We used about 1.5 teaspoons each of granulated garlic and onion and oregano. Then a palmful each of cumin and coriander, or about 1 tablespoon. And then either a mild chili powder like ancho, which is 1 chili pepper, or chili powder blend that's fairly mild, which this is. And then I used about 1 teaspoon of smoked pimenton or smoked sweet paprika. And then salt and pepper, and I just keep tasting the mixture until I like it. So here, for every 6 people, okay, because you want a little leftover, right? So you need about 1.5 pounds of sustainable whitefish, and I cut them into sticks about 3 inches long. Now we're going to take a little of that spice blend, and I really coat these guys. And we're going to take tenders, and I cut each tender into thirds on a bias or on an angle so that we have little thin strips of chicken and we have little thin strips of our seafood. And just make sure you really get that seasoning on scrap that you can see. So we have to start cooking our meats here in batches. So I just turned our 2nd batch of the white sustainable fish, and this is my 3rd batch of corn tortillas in a barely touched with oil pan, as you can see. And now we're going to take them over to the tortilla cozy. We have here our pickled jalapeno and red onion with the sugar, salt, vinegar, and lime. We have here cotija cheese. We have our either just plain diced tomato or pico. We have our shredded cabbage, purple or white, our special sauce in the squirt bottle. So we have our fish, we have our chicken, we have all of our toppings.